We're going to dive right into it because we've got a very special guest with us calling in from Florida, Katherine McCord. How are you doing?
Is Kathleen on there?
I am fantastic. It's great to be here with you guys today. Thank you.
Hey, Catherine, I just sent you a LinkedIn connect. Connect with me and show me some love.
I sure will, sir.
From Texas.
Katherine, I've got your LinkedIn profile pulled up, so if I can get that pulled into the video stream, I will here. But you are calling in from Florida. Thank you so much. You are the president of Titan Management.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about... Oh, go ahead.
Actually, we started off in DFW with you, right not too far down the street from you guys in Deep Ellum.
Oh.
Where we started off.
Oh, you started there.
Catherine, your name seems familiar. No wonder. Okay.
Yeah, you might have seen me around. I used to do a lot of events in the Dallas area. And basically, many years ago, I was working with a recruiting firm, and they were wonderful, but I just felt like things could be done better. There could be a more personal touch to the recruiting aspect. The clients could have more fair pricing and have a more robust service, not just let me hurl resumes at you at the speed of light kind of scenario.
Are you in Port St.
I
Lucie?
found it exciting.
Are you in Port St. Lucie?
And, I am now. We have expanded, and I relocated to the new area. I do have staff still in the Dallas area, and actually I have staff as far west as Portland, Oregon.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And and also out here in Florida, and so that way we can recruit on a more national level and more effectively help our people.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys are crisscrossing the nation.
Very cool.
Yes, we do.
Well, Katherine, we were talking earlier about an article that you wrote. I'm going to pull that up here too. Is this article on LinkedIn, or where do we find it?
It was on excuse me, I'm so sorry. It was published on a national women's entrepreneurial
very cool.
magazine/online publication.
And I thought it was perfect because it was it's titled "Recovering the Personal Touch in Recruiting: The Human Eye to Eye," right?
Yes. Yeah. It's that's such a big deal to me. Is keeping that human element, and you see call out for it so much on LinkedIn and Facebook, and people just going, "Hey, I'm not just a number.
I know.
I matter." And honestly, as wonderful as AI is, and as useful of a tool as it is, you still have to make that personal connection, because ultimately 85% of a hire is cultural fit and overall attitude and personality. And so you have to still have that very, connected experience. And so I was just trying to give people a few tips on how to restore that to their process.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll make sure to share that article into the comments section for our audience so they can take a look at it. I think that's super important. A big part of what we do every day is try to get that human element back into this job search process, because right now you're absolutely right. It's so dehumanized. What are some tips or tricks or advice that you would give a job seeker to maybe rehumanize their job search?
Absolutely. So actually the very first thing I would tell people is to ramp up your social media activity on a professional level. Even Instagram, oddly enough, is a great place to do it. You can connect with other companies, let them see who you are. Of course, make sure your profile is appropriate to do that. And connect with people. LinkedIn, connect with different people, like their posts, comment, and just make connections and go, hey, by the way, this is, I see what you're doing. I think it's great. I'd love to come work with your organization, and just kind of reach out. It doesn't always work, but it does kind of add that extra human element. The other one is get out there and let your face be seen. Go to networking events. Go to mass hire events, things like that. But really and truly, the networking is where it's at.
There you go. Sing it again.
How many people, and go out there and just have some cocktails with people. Seriously, I mean, half these events, you're just standing around drinking with people and having a conversation, so it's fun.
Truth is true.
But it does so much, and then also make sure your resume is customized. So many people make one resume and just funnel it out
Oh
to
my
everybody.
goodness, yeah.
And,
Catherine, I've got a question for you. So if I was an
Sure.
introverted person, right? I'm introverted. What would I do? You telling me to get out and network and shake hands and meet people? I'm scared. I'm introverted. I don't like that. I'm afraid. What do I do?
You got to do it.
Okay. I do a lot of coaching in this area. That's another one of the things that we do at Titan. I'm very big on interview coaching and teaching people how to better present themselves. And with my introverts, I tell them, don't worry, there are options for you too to still be sociable without having to feel awkward or anything like that. And one of the best things that they can do is the going on and commenting on things and kind of getting people generated and connecting back to them, so that then it's the other person seeking them out.
Love it.
And then, I'm sorry?
I said love it. That's something I do all the time on LinkedIn.
So
is when I
important.
want to connect with somebody and I want to have a conversation with them. Instead of going directly at their inbox, why not go look at their posts first? Go look at their post and their activity and what are they what do they like, share, and commenting on, and go hop on those. Go comment and share and like the same things that they do, and build some commonality with them and some common ground, and then have a message to get in touch with them.
Right, 100%. The other thing to do, and actually I have done this personally for several people, is get one of your friends that's very sociable and a little social butterfly and take them with you to the networking event and let them help draw you into conversations and almost like a wingman. It's a professional wingman.
Yep.
Like being a wingman.
That is an awesome idea.
It really works. It works. It's very, very effective, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about Titan Management. I'm going to pull your profile up here, or the website. So that website is titanmanagementusa.com. Tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. So basically, we do end-to-end recruiting and HR consulting. We do have actual HR consultants, one of whom has been in the industry for over 30 years, that work side by side with us. And we assist our clients with anything from the recruiting to policies and procedures and document creation, things like that, and even coaching their staff on how to better interview these people, because just because you're wonderful at what you do doesn't mean that you're great at the hiring piece of it. So we, kind of coach them up, make sure their onboarding process is candidate friendly, that type of thing. And we've really kind of specialized in startups. It's kind of a passion I have, is watching the little guy grow. And in fact, I recently graduated one of my clients out of using my service. I got them up to par. We got HR in place and all that, and I graduated them.
You said our keyword today. You said our keyword of the day, which was passion. Got to have passion. You know what I'm saying? Got to love what you do. I actually did a video about this today. When we were young kids, we grew up having big dreams, big goals, big missions in life. We wanted to be rock stars and superstars and astronauts, and then all of a sudden life got in the way and told us, wake up, you gotta make money, right? You guys heard that song? Mm-hmm. Wake up, you gotta make money.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
So we gave up.
Knocked down.
Yeah,
Get up
that's
again.
not the same song.
Different
I've been
song.
Not the
Oh,
same
it's not
song.
the same
No,
song.
not the
Oh,
same
that's a
song.
different song.
But anyways, we gave up on our dreams and our goals, and all of a sudden we're just going to get a paycheck, and we're not passionate about what we do. We don't love it, and,
Right.
and we hate what we do. We wake up in the morning and just go get a paycheck. Forget that. You got to be
And
passionate.
that's so tragic. That's so tragic. Yeah, you've got to have fire. You've got to have that passion. You've got to have that drive, that inner drive that just makes you want to go to work and makes you want to do it. And it can be different things for different people. It can be that you just love your team or your company that much. It can be that you just really believe in the product. It can be that you're really into that charity, and so you go work for a nonprofit. But for me, it's watching those other entrepreneurs reach their dreams, and that's so fulfilling. And making sure that they do it successfully, because having the right team around you is everything when you're building a business. It is everything.
100%. Let me ask you, what would be the best way if somebody wanted to get in contact with you? How would they do that?
They can contact me on LinkedIn, or there is a contact feature on the website that comes directly to my personal email. and I check, and I am in my email all day long. So,
Gotcha.
so they would hear
Beautiful.
back from me very, very quickly.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Katherine, for being with us today. Guys, we got to cut the commercial break, but when we come back, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
We got Kristen Linscott in the house. Stay tuned.